Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Today is a cool day for sure. One of the most common comments or questions I get on this channel over the last 11 years is, hey, I sure wish they made an ultra compact sideband capable CB radio. And I'm talking compact. And up until now, that has just not been the case. Today that changes, my friends. I've got the smallest, world's smallest sideband, AM, FM, upper sideband, lower sideband, CB radio, and it's from Luiton. And here it is. It is so small. Check out the size of that radio. Fits in the palm of my hand. It is smaller, or the same size, I would say, as the President Bill. That's the nearest competitor I can think size-wise. Case-wise, bottom firing speaker, like anodized aluminum case with a nice heat sink here. We have a cord with a fuse and it is pluggable. The other half is here. External speaker jack as well on the back, and of course our SL259 connector. On the front we have a small digital display, a plug-in for a microphone, and we have this one here from Luiton. Automatic squelch control, noise reduction, channel up and down features on that, with a cord, and I would say, what are we looking at? 5 foot fully stretched, about 3 foot, 2.5 foot in its recoil position. Does also come with a mounting bracket, of course, and hardware to mount it, as well as a mic holder. The manual for this thing is spanking new, brand spanking new, and we're gonna go through it. Like, my hands are shaking. I'm so excited about this one. It is the 310 SDR from Luiton. Sideband. Everyone has been asking for a compact sideband radio. I know the closest I can think of it to was the Cherokee had a handheld in the 90s that was sideband handheld walkie-talkie. Other than that, you're looking at something about twice the size of this, if not 3 times the size of this, if you wanted sideband in your car or in a compact area, ATV, in my case, a riding mower turned into an ATV, something like that. We're going to plug this thing in. We're going to go through it. Obviously, some features and functions are going to be menu driven on a radio this small. So I'll walk you through all those. And hopefully, if the skip is rolling this morning, we'll catch some skip and you can actually hear how it performs. Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, here we have it on the bench, and it is quite a radio. It does do 15 watts on sideband, 7 watts on FM, and 7 watts on AM. It is a 10 meter radio, an 11 meter, which is the CB band radio, 12 meter, and it also does HF bands for the ham bands as well. This thing is really a jack of all trades. Pretty darn impressive. Now, there's a lot to go through here, and then I will make you some clips of it picking up various signals here. But to start with, let's just go ahead and turn it on. You press that, and it turns on. Right now, we're in the CB bands, and you can see here we have a nice display. Hopefully, you can see that. Yeah, I've got that turned down enough. Hopefully, you can see all the functions. Before I go any further, you can see we have a readout, frequency counter readout, channel readout, and then we have some stuff that I've already turned on with this. Noise reduction, Roger beep is on, high cut is on, noise blanker is on, and it's currently in lower sideband. Right. As far as the buttons go, we have a menu / color button, short press, and we get into our menu. I'll let that get out of it for a second here. And then long press, and we can change the colors. And you can see here, we got some pretty ones. Purple. That red is nice. That would be good for night driving. And then we get into a brighter blue. Back to green. And I think for this one, looking through the camera here, that's going to be giving us the best contrast to go through all the rest of it. So I'll leave it on blue for now. We have a green light here. When I press the microphone push to talk, it goes to transmit. And we also have a signal strength meter as well as a transmit power meter down at the bottom. Mode and beep, a short press is going to give us PA, AM, FM, upper sideband, and lower sideband. We're going to leave it on AM for now. Press and hold again. and we get rid of that stupid beep. So we can roll through all those as well without the annoying sounds of beep, 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 right? Okay, band and scan when we're on CB. We are not getting anywhere with that, right? We have US, we can change it to, and we'll leave it at that for now. And I've got the squelch turned up right now, but if we press and hold for 2 seconds, it would go into scan mode. But since I have the squelch turned all the way off for right now, then we're just getting what we're getting. Okay, next up we have dual watch. You press and hold, you can see the dual watch light lights up. You can change the channel around. We'll go to channel 6 here. I mean, there's nothing going on this morning, but unfortunately we'll get some in here. And then you press and hold again, and now dual watch is active, and it's going to be monitoring both channels. Again, with the squelch off, it's not going to do anything, but normally it would be going between those two. Press that again and it's gone. Now if I hold down, I have my RF gain. I've got it set to 10, and you could turn that down. I'm going to leave it at 10, but you can change that around if you want to. And we're on, let me switch over here into upper sideband or lower. We'll go to lower sideband. Press the clarifier button. That's the CLA. And now we're able to, it's a slide, right? So we can clarify. So when we're listening to sideband conversations, we're able to pick those up more clearly. Press again and we're back out of that. We go back to our regular channel change. Oh, by the way, if you want to adjust volume, press, and you just go back, and now you're back into squelch, which I can turn the squelch up. We'll turn the squelch up for now. And then we're back into channel. And then of course there's a lock button there as well. All right, next up would be our menu. There's a lot to mess around with here. This is AI noise reduction. AI is like the keyword of the century, it seems like, or at least the 2026 century. You can change it from 1 to 15. The default is 6. I'm going to leave that alone. I think their regular noise reduction is good, but if you want to, right, you can change that up or down. And yeah, we'll leave that as it is, okay? Next up is Vox, AI Vox setting. Push the knob and rotate to change your Vox on and off. Gosh, this menu doesn't hold for very long. So that's Vox right there. We won't play with that at all. And then we have Vox sensitivity, and then we have Vox time level. And then we get into noise reduction. I do have that turned on. I'll turn it off just so you can see the differences here, but that's pretty much it. And you can see the little light there also illuminates and goes off. Then a digital noise protection or noise reductions like DSP would be on an old thing. You can also change that around. I haven't really played with that much, but it's set to 4 from the factory. Noise level reduction. Well, I'm going to leave it at that for right now. All right, so clarifier here. If we go in here, it's receive only, or it's TX only, or it's both. And I'm just going to leave it at TX and RX on that basically. So we can change the slide basically throughout the thing. Automatic squelch control. I haven't played with it yet to see if it works. It's not available on sideband, but for the AM stuff, when Skip picks up later on this morning, I'll definitely check into that. Automatic noise limiter, I do have that turned on. You can turn it off, obviously. And then we have high cut. I do have high cut turned on. Okay, this one here is your AM mic gain. And so I haven't played with this enough to know what the setting needs. I need to get in touch with the local here, and I will later on in this video. But you have to get in there and you can adjust your mic gain on the AM side to see, we don't over modulate, but we want this thing to be pretty clean. And then of course, let me go through that. There's FM mic gain as well. Upper sideband mic gain and lower sideband mic gain. That's really nice that it has all that built in so that you can custom tailor it. Sometimes AM sounds great. I don't play a ton on FM, but I know that my mic usually needs to be adjusted when I'm talking sideband. People say that overmodulates or distorts a bit, so I'll turn that down. So here's a way of doing it and getting it custom preset for each and every one of them, which is really awesome. All right, then we get into our color. We've already went through that with the other buttons, so I'll skip over that, but we do have brightness and contrast. So you have your bright mode, and of course for this video, we're gonna leave that all the way turned down to 1 just so y'all can see it. In person, I'd like to have it a little brighter. The talkback function, if you want to hear yourself talking, you certainly can. Matter of fact, we'll turn it on just for the sake of turning it on. Then we have scan mode. And it's like, do you want the scan mode to be time or squelch? And I'm going to leave it as squelch, but there are times when the noise floor is so high that time on channel is a cool thing. So it's going to pause on each channel, listen for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever you want to set it to before it moves on. Of course, it wouldn't be a radio if it didn't have Roger beep, and this one does. You can turn it on or off. I'm of course going to leave it on because Roger beeps are super cool. And then it has this one, and I'm not exactly sure like the Roger beep thing going here, but it says you can select a frequency from 300 hertz to 3000 hertz. I'm not sure what that would do. And I also really don't get the next one. Again, I'll have to play with it some, but it's Roger beep time. Like, do you want it for 50 milliseconds, 1000 milliseconds? The default is 500. So I'm guessing that is like how long it beeps before you go into transmit mode. I think 500 milliseconds is perfectly fine, so I'll leave that alone. And then we do have, and I've already turned it off, I'm not turning it back on, beep volume. So if you want to have the beep active on your radio, but you don't want it to deafen you every time you change channel or press a button, you can actually adjust the volume on this, which is really, really neat. Okay, next up is Roger beep volume. You can make it louder or softer. We'll turn it up a little bit. That's kind of cool. And we'll get back out of that. Limit the time settings, timeout talker, and this one's set to 60 seconds. I guess I'll leave that out. The next one is also important for you, expo power. The default setting is 3 on this. That's as high as you can go. We'll keep it cranked all the way up. So that's the amount of power it'll put out. And then lastly, we have reset. So there she is. Now, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, so next up, we need to discuss how to change the band. So I've got this set up for CB because that's where I spend most of my time. However, 10 meter and 12 meter and HF bands are available. I'm gonna run you through the full coverage for that right now. So to change, take your microphone, push to talk, press the power button, and then you can go through the bands. Okay, and so we have CB, we have HF, we have, let's find out what BR is. I'm not sure what that is. But let's go into that and we'll check out what the frequencies are. So it has switched to that mode. And so, I don't know, let's see what we got here. What frequencies do we have here? So it looks like so BR mode is 26.9650 to 27.850. 80 channels of FM. I don't know, is that European? I think that might be the European specs. I'm not sure. That one I'm confused on a little bit, but you guys can fill me in. You always do. I appreciate you all for that stuff. As I've said many times in my videos, I am no expert, and that sticks. All right, let's turn it off. Let's go through and see what else we can get. We'll turn it back on. And we have 10 meter, so let's go into that. All right, we're gonna get into 10 meter mode now. And you can see we start off at 28 and run all the way through to 29, I think it's 7. Yeah, 29.7. And we'll go all the way up to absolute max here. So channel 21, yeah, 29.7 megahertz on the 10 meter band. All right, I'm gonna switch it over. Another thing I want you to know about this radio, and I'm kind of pausing and cutting and splicing here. Every time you switch modes, that mode has its own settings. So maybe you don't want beep on 10, but you want it on 11. Maybe you don't want Roger beep. Maybe you don't want talkback. Maybe you want this. Each of the different modes, 10, 11, RB, and HF, and 12 all have their own settings. So every time I set it to something else, it gets really loud, so I'm pausing it to do it. But we're gonna go ahead, turn the radio back on. This time we're gonna switch. All right, so now we have switched over to 12 meter mode and we start off at 24.5 and we can work our way all the way up to 26.205, 26.405, 26.405. So all the 12 meter band is there as well. And lastly, I'm gonna shut it back off. We're gonna check out the HF band as well. All right, lastly, we're in HF mode, which is 25.615. All the way up to, I believe, 29. Yeah, 29.9. I mean, this thing rolls all the way up into the 30 megahertz range. So 30.105. Wow. So the radio has a lot of different modes. And as I said before, absolute pep on this thing is going to be 16 watts, but on a sideband, you're looking at 15 watts, FM and AM, 7 watts average, and that doesn't matter what band you're on. It's pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. So what I'm going to do next is splice in a whole bunch of conversations with this thing. I'm going to do some talking with it, or at least do some listening with it, and we'll see how well we can pick up and hear as the day goes on. I'm going to have this thing hooked up. Now, eventually, this is definitely going in a car. This thing's the size of a cigarette pack. I mean, it is nothing to it, man. I mean, look at my hand compared to this radio. You know, it's just incredible what it is, size-wise, what it can do. So awesome. All right, let's continue. Let's see if we can pick up some conversations this morning on Farpoint Farms. Let's go. CQDX, CQDX, this is Farpoint Farms 707, trying for the world. CQDX, CQDX, this is Farpoint Farms 707, trying for the world. How are you, my friend? I hear you in Missouri. This is Farpoint Farms in the mountains of North Carolina. Glad to make the copy. Beautiful weather here today. How about yourself?
South of Lake Erie. Well, you're sounding good. I got you. 707 Farpoint Farms. I've seen some of your videos. Enjoyed a lot of them. Conditions ain't the best. You kind of fell out on me that last transmission, but just wanted to heard you on one to wave a hand. You got 434 here in southwest Missouri, talking on a old Browning Mark III today. So 707. I hope you still hear me. Over to you.
I got you loud and clear. Old Browning Mark III. That's awesome. I am talking on the world's smallest sideband receiver and transmitter today. It's from Luiton, and I'm just amazed. 15 watts is all I'm putting out, but you are making the trip, and I hope I'm making it back.
707 is rough and tough. There's a lot of traffic. Maybe I'll catch you on a little later and we hook up and visit a little bit. But this is 434 Mower 707. Good day. You take care now. I'm clear.
To you as well, my friend. 73s. Take care. That is awesome. 15 watts of power. Lower sideband. You don't get a whole lot better than that, my friends. All right, my friends. Well, that'll do it. I will definitely leave a link to where you can pick one of these things up. I am so stoked to have had the opportunity to play with this thing. This is my new favorite radio for a mobile install, a sideband radio that's smaller than a paperback book. Awesome. Till next time, my friends, take care.